What's going on, guys? As you know, the camera on the Motorola Moto Z, it's a new interface and more features. So we're gonna go ahead and compare the camera interface and the features available on the Motorola Moto Z versus the features available on the interface on the S7 Edge. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, my friends, let's first talk about the specs of these cameras before we start looking at the interface. So as far as the Samsung 12 megapixel rear camera, 5 megapixel front facing camera, 30 megapixel rear camera on the Motorola, 5 megapixel front facing camera. Both phones can record in up to 4K, and both phones can record in 1080 at 60 frames and 30 frames per second with the rear camera. With the front-facing camera, both phones record in 1080p at 30 frames, but the Samsung can record in 1440, a little bit higher than 1080. Now, as far as the sensors, we have a 1.4 sensor on both phones. And as far as the autofocus technology on the Motorola, we have a laser autofocus technology. We don't have that on the Samsung. Now, other than that, the Motorola has a dual tone LED flash versus one tone on the Samsung. All right, so let's take a look here at the interface. So on the Motorola, we have right here on the right side access to control the camera and access to control recording and the manual mode. So if we click right here, we are in the camera mode. The next one will be the video recording, and the next one will be panorama. I believe the next one it's slow motion, and the last one it's to control the manual mode. You get all these different options, or you can click right here and see all of them at the same time. You can move these right here, and as you guys can see, it will adjust the options for color, saturation, white balance, autofocus, manual focus, macro, infinity, and all that. So let's go back here to the camera mode. The next one here is to take pictures, and if you are in the video mode, you will start video right here. You can pause the video. You can go ahead and continue recording and taking pictures while you are taking video. The bottom one is to switch between front and rear camera. On the Samsung, the top one will give you access to the gallery. Here the recording video, here to take pictures. This one is to switch between front and rear camera, and the last one gives you access to modes. And basically that's kind of like similar to this right here, this button right here on the top that gives you access to all the different modes: video, camera, manual, slow motion, and all of that. All right, so let's go back here. On the left side, let's see what we have on the left side. On the Motorola, we get access to the timer, the flash, and HDR mode. That's all we have there on the left side. On the left side on the Samsung, we get access to effects, HDR, timer, flash. You can control the size of the picture. And the last one gives you the access to the settings, the main settings for the camera. There's also an arrow right here. If you click this arrow, everything will disappear. And if you click the arrow, it will show again the options. Now, to get access to the main settings on the Samsung, we click right here. To get access to the main settings on the Motorola, we swipe like this. So the first one we see here on the Samsung, it's a video size. Here we can control the video recording size up to 4K. Right now I have it in the 1080p 60 frames. Right here on the Motorola, you can control the shutter sound, quick capture. You can twist the phone to open the camera. You can select the destination of the files, either SD card or the internal storage. You can control the picture size. Right now it's in 13 megapixel or 4:3. Or I can do 16:9, 9.7 pixels. Video size, right now I have it in the 60 frames, and I can record in up to 4K at 30 frames. Also, next is the slow motion. Can do slow motion in 720 and 120 frames. I believe the Motorola can do more frames per second for slow motion. We also see here on the Samsung motion photo tracking, autofocus, video stabilization, grid lines, location, shooting methods, review pictures, quick launch, which is double pressing the home button in order to open the camera. Now the Motorola offers video stabilization. So if we switch to the video mode, you see that little hand right there, that's a video stabilization. You can do on and off, and there it is out. And then the bottom one, it's to control the flash, if you want the flash on or the flash off. Now I also mentioned that we get here effects on this side right here, so let's take a look at that. This is something that the Motorola doesn't offer, so this is already built-in filters. You can actually apply these filters before you take a picture. So that's nice. However, I mean, there are tons of applications that you can download to apply the filters after you take a picture with the Motorola. So let's take a look at the manual mode here on the Samsung. We click right here on the Pro, and basically we can control everything right here with our fingers or with our hand, as far as the ISO, white balance, focus, and all that. So let's go back to the auto mode. Let's take a look at the front-facing cameras. With the Motorola, in order to access the gallery, you can just swipe the screen like this, and it's gonna give you access to the last picture. So let's go back here to the front-facing camera now. That's the interface for the front-facing camera, and as you guys can see, I'm recording this video with a Samsung Edge Plus. Now, front-facing camera here, take pictures right here. The bottom one is to switch between rear and front, and this right here gives you the option to switch between camera, video, slow motion, and even gives you the manual mode for the front-facing camera. That's actually really cool. That we don't have available on the Samsung. I believe we don't have it. On the Samsung right here, we get access to start recording, take pictures, gallery, and mode. See, there is no manual mode for the front-facing camera. On the left side, for the Motorola, timer, beauty phase, flash, and HDR. Why we have the flash here? Because this phone offers a front-facing flash that takes really good pictures with the front-facing flash. Right here we see effects also for the front-facing camera. HDR, timer, flash. You can switch right here, change the picture size and the settings for the front-facing camera. So basically, friends, these are the choices and the interface on these amazing phones. Hey guys, there you have it. That was the camera interface and features comparison between the S7 Edge and the Motorola Moto Z. In my opinion, they pretty much offer about the same. The only exception, I think, it's you can do slow motion in a higher frames per second with the Samsung, and also you can record with the front-facing camera in up to 1440 in comparison to the Motorola. It's 1080. But also the Motorola offers a front flash for the front-facing camera. That's really cool. It takes really good pictures. So anyways, guys, give me your thoughts or your comments, and I will see you later. Peace out.